Hi, welcome to today's practice. Today's class is going to be all about you moving our body like the ocean, moving our body in waves. And this is a great practice that you don't need many props for. You don't even really need a mat for, I guess you kind of do. And you can do it at any time so that you can just bring some fluidity and movement into your body. So we'll get started at the top of our mat. Feeling your feet pressing into the mat. Just start to feel all four corners of your feet pressing down. Let your arms, shoulders reach up and then roll back down. Just start to feel the openness, the groundedness, and the strength within your body. And today we're going to pair that with fluidity, movement, and the waves of our body, waves of life. So as you inhale, reach up, come up onto your tippy toes, and as you exhale, really slowly let the balls of your feet come down, and then the arches of your feet, then your heels. And then slowly lift your toes up and balance on your heels for a second. Inhale here, and as you exhale, try to articulate as you lower the arches of your feet down and the balls, then your toes. And then come up onto your toes, lift up, inhale. Exhale, slowly roll your feet down. Then same thing, lift up your heels, lift up onto your heels. Inhale here and exhale, slowly lower down. So we're just slowly articulating our feet here, then come up onto your tippy toes and slowly roll down, come up onto your heels. And then just taking a few rounds here, rocking back and forth, going with your breath, noticing the sensations that arise as you do this in your lower body, where you're feeling this movement. And the next time that your heels come down, let them pause there. And inhale your arms up to the sky. Maybe you reach your hands back, send your hips forward a little bit for a mini back bend. Inhale here and exhale, slowly fold over your legs. And then inhale, slowly roll up. You're going to do this a few times. And on that same inhale, reach your arms up and open either into cactus arms or over your head. And exhale, fold. Go nice and slow, feeling you can bend your knees as well. Inhale, roll up. And open. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, round your back. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, reach over to one side. And then the other. And then bring your hands to your hips and circle your hips here. Circle your torso. And then switch directions. And then just slowly start to make these like figure eights with your hips. Just lubricating our hips a little bit and then switch directions. And then we'll just do some little waves with our legs. So start to balance on your right foot, right leg. And then inhale your left leg up into your chest. You can even hug your knee there. We'll do these little bicycle type things. So on your next inhale, extend your leg long. And then as you exhale, reach your leg back and bend it like you're riding a bicycle with one leg. And then see if you can reverse direction. So go the opposite direction like you're bicycling backwards. And then open your leg out to the side. start to make these little circles with your knee out to the side. And then switch directions. Like in middle school, open the gate, close the gate. And then plant your left foot down. You can shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Oh, this feels great. And then we'll go onto the other side. Oh, I recommend doing that. So kind of sway yourself side to side and come up onto one ball of your foot and then the other, just to shake out our spine a little bit. Okay, now switch sides. So ground down through your left foot. Bend your right knee. Find your balance and then extend your right leg long on the inhale and exhale. Lower it, bend your knee, and bicycle your leg. And then switch directions, reverse bicycle. And then open up to the side. Whoa. Recenter whenever you fall, just to find your balance again. And then switch directions. And then find your center, circle it out, sway your hips, do your little sway side to side. Oh. Then we'll do some spinal waves again. Ground down through both of your feet. Inhale your arms up to the sky, and as you exhale, interlace your fingers and press your palms away from you. You can bend your knees and kind of roll your hands left and right. And then we'll do these little circles with our palms, like you have a beach ball and you're just circling it around. Switch directions, kind of opening up our shoulders, just letting our full body just move in these wave-like motions. Then come back through center, reach your arms up, press your palms away. And then as you exhale, bring your palms to the back of your head. Inhale to press your heart and hips forward, open up your elbows. And as you exhale, bend your knees, start to send your hips back and fold with your butterfly arms. And as you inhale, close your elbows, put a little bit of pressure in the back of your head and roll up. Inhale, open heart and hips. Exhale, roll your spine forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, open and fold. Inhale, rise up and open. And exhale, fold. Here you can let your hands come down. Even you could grab onto opposite elbows. Bend and straighten your legs and just kind of sway side to side here. You're perfect, Denzel. And then slowly start to walk your hands forward into downward facing dog. Take any movements you need to here. And then we'll do some plank rolls. So push into your index finger and your thumb. As you inhale, roll forward to high plank. Exhale, bend your knees and send your hips up to the sky. Make sure that you're tucking and tilting your pelvis as you do this to really get a full body effect. And the next time that you roll forward, we'll lower down slowly from our plank. So start to bend your elbows back. Move nice and slowly, activate your core until you rest on your belly or on your dog. Okay. And from here, we'll do some cobra rolls. So once again, spining or waving our spine. So bring your hands out into little tents by your side. Let your forehead touch the mat. As you inhale, slowly use your hands to push your chest up. Let your chin be the very last thing to rise. And as you exhale, lower your belly first, then your chest, then your heart, and your forehead. And inhale, so kind of just leading with your chin and your heart. Following with your own breath. And the next time that your chest comes down, you can stack your palms and windshield wiper your legs, right and left. And then push up into a Sphinx pose. And just roll your chin down side to side. Let your head hang heavy. Notice this sweet little back bend. And we'll make some circles with our left arm. So lean onto your right forearm and reach your left fingertips forward. And then up and back about 3 times. The next time you reach back, you can reach for your foot just for a little quad stretch. Oof, and then come back down. Go on to the other side, circle your right arm 3 times. And then reach for your foot, quad stretch, settle it down. Bring your chest down and bring your hands next to your chest, tuck your toes and come back into a tabletop. And we'll do some more spinal movements here. So press into your thumb and index finger, tuck your toes, and we'll start with our cow. So reach your hips up to the sky, arch your back. And then as you exhale, send your hips back. In that same exhale, roll forward for your cat. So inhale, cow your back, send your hips back. And exhale, roll forward for cat. Inhale, press back. Exhale, round your spine, roll forward. So move with this motion a few times. Notice how that makes your hips feel in your back. And then we'll add on a little cobra action to this. So the next time you roll forward, start to hinge your hips forward. You can either have your legs straight or bend your legs and roll down into a cobra. And then exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips back for child's pose. So you're kind of slithering yourself forward for cobra. Exhale, send it back for child's. So really articulate your spine here. Use your hands and forearms to help you. And roll. So kind of just taking whatever variations feel good for you. Slither yourself forward. Exhale, send yourself back. You can play around with switching directions too. And then whenever you're ready, you can come back to a neutral tabletop and play around with circling your hips. And then slowly on your next exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips back up for downward facing dog. Maybe sway your hips right and left. Take a big inhale, and on your next exhale, walk your feet up for a Malasana Yogi Squat. And from here, we'll transition from our Yogi Squat to a standing forward fold a few times. So take a full breath in here. In your Malasana. And as you exhale, press your hands down, parallel your feet, and fold. And then inhale, squat back down. Exhale, fold. Mobilizing your hips. Inhale, come down for your squat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, fold. And once you come into your fold, we'll just take a few moments here to roll our hips right and left. You can reach one arm up to the sky and then the other. Just taking a moment here to be nice and fluid. And on your next inhale, come back down for your yogi squat. We'll do some motions with our arms here. So reach your right arm to be long and your left arm to be long. So you're opening up your heart. You can reach your right arm back behind you, and then we'll switch. So hopefully feeling a nice opening in your upper back. And then once you come back through center, you can gently lower your hips down to touch the earth. Wow, you did it. Yay. And extend your legs to be long. We'll do more spinal waves here. Sit up nice and tall. And we'll do some spinal waves here. So bring your legs to be long in front of you. They can also be bent. I like to have my knees bent here. And on your inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, fold and crash the wave over your legs. So do this a few times. Articulate your spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, crash the wave. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, crash the wave. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, crash the wave. Inhale, reach up. And last time, exhale, crash, and hold there for a second. On your next inhale, slowly roll up and let your left leg become straight and rest on the mat. And we'll take our right leg into our chest, and we'll just do these little rolls with our feet. So kind of curl your toes down and then roll your foot forward. Just start to stretch out the bottom of your feet. Go the opposite direction. Circle your ankle, just giving our entire body some well-deserved love. Then switch feet just to keep it all even Steven. This is a great motion to do every day if you wear shoes a lot. Circle it out, and then bring both of your knees in. As you inhale, hold onto your knees and open up your heart. And as you exhale, roll your spine down, but go nice and slowly so that you activate your core a little bit. And then once you get to your back, reach your legs up to the sky. Shake it out, shake it out. And then option here to do a plow pose. So push your hands into the mat to send your feet back up and over your head. And just take a few deep breaths here. And then we can slowly start to articulate our back. Take a full inhale, and as you exhale, really start to round your back down. Nice and slowly. And then let your feet come down. And you could do some rolling bridges here just to end on a note of relaxing your spine. So inhale, press your hips up to the sky. Your arms can go up as well. Exhale, roll your back down. Inhale, rise your hips up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. We'll end off with some spinal twists. So open your arms out to a T. Bring your legs up to a 90 degrees. Inhale through center and exhale. Slowly lower your knees over to your right. And just take 3 full breaths here. You can bring your right hand over your right knee. And take a full breath in and a full breath out. And on your next inhale, bring your knees through center. And on your next exhale, slowly lower your knees over to the left. Your left hand can go over your right knee, gaze can go to the right. Just take your 3 full cycles of breath here. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And on your next inhale, come through center. Feel free to hug your knees, make circles, do whatever feels good here. And either go into a little Shavasana, or you can move on to another yoga practice, but that was just to kind of mobilize your body a little bit. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me.